Oh, hello.
Hello! Hello. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Can you get in? Are you in? You're in. Oh, wait. Actually, if I sit back here, this is a good thing. Wow, I look like a fucking mega clown.
You look handsome.
I look like a mega clown. I'm actually going to turn up this light right here.
Yeah.
Why don't you speak to the people?
I'll speak to the people. Hello, we are going to play some Magic the Gathering today. I have convinced Sloan to finally play some Arena. However, we're not playing on Sloan's account. We're going to play on my account, and I have had this account for a very long time.
Why are we playing on your account, not my account?
Because I have so many cards.
You have fun cards.
So many. I have all these wild cards.
I don't have fun cards.
And I have so many cards to make decks with, but that's not what we're...
Cards for deck making.
That's not what we're doing today. We're going to do a draft, because I have lots of gems. So we're going to do a little quick draft, because Sloan did their first draft kind of recently at PAX Unplugged in person. And I was like, you gotta draft on Arena, because it's super easy and fun, and you can do it against bots, so there's no time limit, so it's a great way to just kind of fuck around and learn a little bit more about drafting.
Hee-hoo.
So...
Magic. Magic the game.
And you've been playing Arena on your own as well,
No
a little bit.
Toxic deck building? Is there a storm? Arena is making noises. Arena is making noise in the background.
It is. It's kind of whooshing.
It's got a little whoosh action. Okay, you're the person who knows this more than I do, so... God, this is not an ideal setup. I really gotta I have to get like a 2-person streaming setup.
I have my mic. We could probably figure out something.
No, I think the mic is okay.
It's just the, like,
mic seems alright. It's just like, it's hard to get I have a corner desk. It's a little L shape. So it's hard to get 2 people
I love
here.
you, bitch.
Happy Nastiversary!
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for the subscription. You pay my rent. You pay my rent, and I love it. The shared headset is adorable. Very library study days, yes. Yeah,
And it's pretty cute.
This is what we have to work with.
You know what? We're learning. We're testing. Because we actually get to stream together now. We've been here for like 6 months, and we haven't done a lot of it.
We're busy.
We're
busy and
decided
doing
to insist that we're going to do it more.
Hydrate or die straight.
Drink water. Alex has conch.
water.
Alex does not have water.
Sleeping Rizzes.
I also have to get my lighting set up better. I don't know what's happening. I'm learning. Things are happening.
Too.
Oh, you do have a little lad.
You want me to just like...
If you want to plug that, I can reach under and plug it in again.
Yeah.
Like last time, and then you can get a nice bright spot on the face.
I love you, bitch.
Arcadia!
I ain't gonna
Hello!
never stop loving you.
Wait!
Bitch.
I sense a username changed. You have to... What? Alex has what?
What do I have?
I don't know. I said something. I'm sure it was suggestive. Give me this.
I have, cock. Oh, no. I do, but yes.
Conch. It's conch.
It's conch. A fizzy beverage
No,
drink.
no.
I love the fizz.
I hate the corn song. Previously, Sarah Kata. I see. Hee-hoo. Okay, let's go over to the...
It's not working. But that might just be my thingy. We'll let it live. It's okay.
Did we kill it?
It's fine.
We killed it. We killed it.
Welcome to my arena.
Welcome to my kitchen.
As you can see, I've got lots of coins and gems and stuff. I also have a ton of wild cards. And wild cards, you can either buy them or you just get them by playing a lot and opening a lot of packs. Which basically means that if we wanted to, we could just kind of build any deck we wanted to.
This is delicious.
You can have some. But we're not going to be doing that today. We are going to be playing a draft. So, here's play. I have
drafted once. And it was a chaos draft, which apparently means that you can use anything from any pack.
It was very chaotic.
And it was a nightmare because somebody brought in whatever the circus one was. And there were things happening that I didn't understand.
It was very silly.
By the way, Arcadia, I love the rebrand. It's very pretty.
Very cute. Awesome, yes. So there are a bunch of different kinds of things you can play here on Arena. We've got the Color Challenge, which is kind of the starter. We've got Premier Drafting, Traditional Drafting. Premier Drafting is when you just play one game against people. Traditional Draft means you do best of 3 for every single game that you play. But we are going to be doing a quick draft, and this is with the new Capenna set. which is, I'm sure you will enjoy this, but this is kind of the,
Oh,
it's like mafia, mobster, Art Nouveau theme.
oh,
So
okay.
it's got citizens, it's got assassins, it's got these like leaders, but New Capenna is themed around sets of 3. So I don't have them all memorized off the top of my head, but basically there's a lot of different ways in this set to play with 3 colors. Normally in a draft you kind of want to stick to 1 or
interesting.
2,
Huh.
but they have a lot of different lands that will like give you the mana you need. Also these cards that you can use to give you like there'll be like a 3-color card, and then you can stick them onto a land temporarily, and it'll give you 3 colors. And
Okay.
then you can cast them later.
Got it.
And a lot of things that are built around the families of New Capenna, which are the Mafia families.
Okay.
And each of the families has like 3 colors.
Okay.
So-
Sam is asking,
Yeah.
if one knew nothing, what is a draft?
Okay. So a draft in Magic the Gathering basically means that you are opening packs. These are packs that are designed to be used for drafting. They're called limited packs. So you open a pack, you look at the cards that are inside. I think it's usually 15 cards, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. And then you pick one of the cards from the booster pack that you opened of cards. You pick the one that you think is strongest, most powerful, that you're most interested in playing around with. Then you take that pack, you pass it to someone next to you. Here on Arena, we're actually passing it to bots.
Okay,
But
cool.
we pass the pack, and then we get a pack from someone else, and now it'll have 14 cards in it.
Cool.
Take, whatever card we think works with our first card or that we think is powerful, and then we keep passing around and doing that until we've gotten a pool of, I think it ends up being around 40 or so cards that you actually end up like having.
Okay.
And then from those 40 to 50 cards, you're going to make a deck out of them. So you're not drafting lands. Lands are what generate mana that allow you to just do anything. You can put as many basic lands in as you want. You can draft like special lands, so like lands that have 2 colors. You might be able to draft those, but usually it's 23 or 24 non-land cards and 16 or 17 lands.
Got it. Okay. That was a lot of words and math. I'm not gonna be good at this, but Alex has been playing for years, and so I have an advantage. Ding! Also, 1,259 days is a lot of days.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations, and also, I hope you drink water. Drink some
Hydrate.
water. Hydrate or die straight. Okay. How do we commence
Okay,
this?
so here's what we're going to
Draft.
do. You have your cool extension thing. Which
I
I'm not
do
gonna
have
be
my draft. Is that
using.
what that is?
So Draftsmith, what that allows you to do is there's this very famous like magic reviewer, LFB, Luis Scott Vargas, and he rates all the limited cards every time they come out. So like you can use Draftsmith to show you ratings, or like it'll suggest the best card to pick. It'll recommend.
It's
how to
interesting.
make your
It's not
deck.
showing up on my stream thing, but it is showing up on my
Might be some Windows
display.
plugin.
I don't know, but I do have a plugin that I set up for this, or an extension. I don't know if it's actually working.
It might be.
It might be. It should be on overlay 1. We'll see. I don't know if it's actually playing. But anyway.
I'm gonna spend my gems.
Okay.
And then we are going to commence.
Spend those gems. I do have to change my window capture method if I want to do that.
Here we go. It is apparently showing them. Very interesting. So here's how this works. We can look at it in 2 different ways. It might be a little bit better to kind of look at it this way, whatever you think. These are a little bit bigger. So we have our pack here of cards.
Okay.
And what is this? 14 cards.
Okay.
So we're just going to look at them. We can hover over them to look at them a little bit closer. It actually is going to, we can see these little sort of
Yeah,
ranking
everyone
reviews.
can see it. So we're good.
So we're going to pick a card that we think is the strongest, most interesting, etc. And then it's going to go into our draft deck here. And then we'll do the next one. So we can just kind of look over these as you like. Usually the rare is pretty good. And just kind of like chat about why we think they're good and what's interesting about them.
Okay, well, you're a person who plays Magic a lot. Which of these captures your attention first?
So usually what I do, especially for pack 1, pick 1, because pack 1, pick 1, you have no idea about what you're playing. You're thinking about the theme of the deck that you're going for.
Okay.
And knowing the set a little bit more than you do, I know that there's a few different themes that you can kind of play around with. So first of all, one of the things that exists in this set, you have Hideaway. So you actually might recognize this from Commander.
Yes, I'm familiar with Hideaway.
Yes.
You look through 5 cards, and then you put one under this thing, and then you put the rest of them at the bottom.
Exactly. So fight rigging is very fun. It says Hideaway 5, so you'll pick one of the top 5 cards of your library. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you put a counter on a creature you control. And then if you control a creature with power 7 or greater, you get to play the exiled card for free. Straight up, really good. There's a lot of things that care about counters in this set. So always having a way to put counters on your creatures is excellent. Like off the bat, I'm saying we're probably going with this. But it's also nice to just kind of look at some of the cards. So things that destroy or deal damage, removal, are pretty good in drafting. So you see Deal Gone Bad right here. Look at that fun art. It says target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn.
Love that.
Target player mills 3 cards.
Okay.
So it kills most things. Most things are going to kind of have around -3 unless they're really big. And it also affects their power, so you can use it during combat. It's an instant. Straight up pretty good.
Cool.
This one is also excellent.
What does the C and then the 3.5 stand for? What is that?
So that is the Draftsmith thing that's hovering over. That's part of the overlay.
Oh, that's part of the overlay.
Yes.
I
So
see.
Draftsmith right now.
So they can't see it.
They can't see it
unless they've got the overlay working on. Okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Fight rigging seems pretty cool.
Fight rigging seems cool.
I'd be down.
I always love green. Green is super fun. I wonder if there's a way to hide this actually, so we can. Oh, there we go. We can turn it off. Just because I think it's kind of fun if we don't see them, so we don't know what's best. We're kind of learning, so we'll pick it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Pick.
Now it's in our deck. Another fun thing about Arena, which you don't have when you're drafting IRL, is you can go in over here and click, and it'll show you what you've drafted. So you can see this is your mana curve right here.
The fucking
you can see
curve.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus.
God, this game is so complicated.
Creatures, non-creatures, etc. Enchantments, which is also great. It'll tell you however many kinds of creatures you've drafted. So if you're like, I'm making a deck that loves beasts or something like that, like my deck loves wolves, you'll be able to see exactly how many wolves you've already picked up.
Okay, cool. Deck details. Let's fucking do it. So this is our second.
Yeah, this is our
pack.
It'll tell you pack 1, pick 2. So right now, we already know we care about green. Green's pretty good. But we don't have to like go any one way yet.
Yes.
You can just kind of mess around, look, etc.
Okay. Alright. We got a bounce or beat down. 2 less to cast if targets a black permanent. Interesting. X damage, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control.
That's pretty great.
If we're playing green, then yeah.
Definitely good.
Because green's pretty hefty. Draw 2 cards, discard a card unless there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard. What does that mean?
So this is something that black and blue care about in this set, which is it cares about having different kinds of mana value in your graveyard. So that would mean that you'd have a card that costs 1, a card that costs 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or it could be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
A land counts as 0. So if you have a bunch of cards in your graveyard, you get a benefit, basically.
Okay. Alright. That seems fairly black from what I know of the cards, colors.
This is one of our 3 colors.
So. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's
with a shield counter on it. What does the shield do?
A shield counter. It actually says right here.
Oh, wow.
If a permanent with a shield counter on
Sorry,
it
it's behind
would
our
be
faces.
dealt damage or destroyed, remove a shield counter from it instead. So it gets like 1 instance of being punched before it dies.
That's kind of hot. I like that.
Yes, this is a great card. He's also very handsome.
He's a very handsome man. Broker's Initiate has base power and toughness 5/5 until the end of the turn. So, well then, I mean, why? Oh, okay, you pay and then have that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You can see like the Art Nouveau styling in the art
yes, big
for
fan,
this set.
Big fan.
It's beautiful. So yeah, I think this one's probably our best bet.
Show me the Dapper Shield Mate. It has the word Dapper in it.
Which one?
It's all the way on the right.
Oh, yes.
Give me this.
Go for it.
The shield counter, as long as it's your turn, Dapper Shield Mate gets +2/+0. That's cool.
It's cool. You can see you're paying 4 mana for a 2/2.
Yeah.
So that one's like not, it's fine, And if it cares about counters or something, it's pretty good. Oh, I love.
Broker's Veteran, put a shield counter on a target creature you control. Cool, okay. What is Conniving?
So
Creature connive, draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. What? That's so interesting. I've never done that before.
each set in Magic the Gathering usually has something called keywords. So keywords are things like connive or etc. And it'll just mean it's an ability that is relevant both to the kind of like story of the set, but also that helps out to do things.
I would be down to do this and then do green, white, blue as our color identity.
Let's do it.
Disciplined duelist. A handsome man. Okay.
There's another one.
Look, another guy.
Yeah.
Oh, a reach trample. Seems fun. Wait, who's this little devil over
I
here?
love this card.
Body dropper. Jesus, why is everybody in this set so attractive?
They're
oh my
sexy.
goodness.
He's very cute. So you can see Rakdos cares about sacrifice.
Okay.
He's the guy that both cares when you sacrifice, but also gives you a way to sacrifice.
I see. It's kind of outside of where we're...
Yeah.
I just choked on my own spit. Why do I do that? Do you ever choke on your own spit?
Yes.
It's like a thing that I do every time
you do
I have
it
to talk.
way more than I do.
Alright, well, I thought I was revealing a fun fact about myself, but apparently it's just something that people already know about me. It's just great.
This is another great card. It's situational.
Citizen.
Flyers are something that are pretty highly valued in drafting, and it cares about citizens you control.
Okay.
So that's a pretty good one.
How do we know? Oh, human citizen. Okay, I get it.
And drafting in those colors, you're gonna see a lot of citizens.
Okay.
So that's a good one. If we care about doing, since we're leaning into these colors and we've kind of decided that, the Botanical Plaza is actually never a bad pick because it'll give us both green and white and possibly draw us a card later.
Okay, sure. I'm down.
Let's do it.
Botanical Plaza.
That's a fun green card. Oh, I love this. Is a fun one.
Enters Jesus. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, exile target card from graveyard, and you gain 4 life.
Yeah.
Wowzy. Okay.
And another kind of base thing to think about is usually it's not always perfect, but usually the mana cost and the power and toughness are kind of going to end up being equivalent. So like the base in Magic to think about is a 2 mana creature that has 2 power and 2 toughness. It's called a bear because it's like a grizzly bear is a 2 mana creature that has power 2, toughness 2.
Okay.
So 6 mana 6/6 in green is very good.
Okay.
Green is going to be the best at having just like strong power, strong toughness.
Yeah. There's also this guy's got blitz.
Yeah.
Which it gets haste. I guess it's a 3/1, so
yeah.
But it's also very expensive.
So it's a 2 mana 3/1. Blitz is another keyword. When you cast something with its blitz cost, it gains haste, and when it dies, you get to draw a card. So instead of just hanging out on the battlefield, you basically throw it at someone really, really fast, but then when it dies, you get a benefit.
Okay, I got it. I see. Well, this seems neat.
Yeah.
It's like
it's also a citizen, and we might be caring about citizens, so that's nice.
Cool. Okay. Do you want to take
Yeah.
control of the mouse for a moment?
So this is something that I'll also show you because these are just
yes, I've seen
art.
I was looking at the store today and I saw a couple of artifacts that had this kind of like
got a special thing. So this is one of those 3 color cards that gives you a benefit. If you look at the bottom, it says you can pay 2 mana and exile it from your hand. And because it doesn't, you can always do that at instant speed because it doesn't say like you can only do it at sorcery speed. And then they'll give a land, add blue, black, or red. So basically, if you don't have one of the colors you need, you can exile it to stick it on a land and then cast it later.
Interesting. Huh.
So we don't really care about those colors, but it's nice to know that we might even be able to use cards like this to help us with our mana.
What about Rafine's Guidance?
Oh yeah, this is a fun one. This is one of the leaders of the families,
nice.
I believe. This is kind of fun. It's a little aura. It sticks on one of our creatures and makes it better, but we can recast it as much as we want by paying a little bit more. So that one's straight up good. I don't think anything else really in our colors.
Except the backup agent.
Security bypass is actually kind of fun. So this one it basically means that one of our creatures gets to, if it attacks alone, it can't be blocked, and when it deals damage, it connives.
That one seems fun.
I like that one. I also love the art for that one.
Connive.
There we go. This is a very fun card.
Whack. 3 less cast if it targets a white creature. Target creatures get 4/4 until end of turn. Holy shit.
And then you can see that little flavor text.
It's just business. You understand.
So sexy. I love the flavor of this set.
A little... Okay. There's a 6/3 there. Jesus. With a shield counter on it. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Trample as long as it has a shield counter. Okay. All right.
Love him.
Wow.
Andre would love this card.
Yes. Andre would love this
It's
card.
very fun. This is also kind of an interesting one.
Paragon of Modernity gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. If exactly 3 colors of mana were spent to activate this ability, put a 1/1 counter on it instead. Wait, what?
So basically, you can pay 3 to make it better. Or if you use, for example, we would use 1 blue, 1 green, and 1 white, it gets a counter.
Okay.
And that's a permanent effect.
Okay. Does it stay at 1/1 or does it keep going up?
It keeps going up every time we pay 3.
Got it. Okay. Interesting. That is also for 4 mana.
Yeah.
So that'll kind of fill out
Exactly.
our upper middle.
But we're paying attention to, like, it's a 4 mana 2/2. One of the balancing things that happen in Magic are colors. So like we said, you know, casting, making sure we have the right colors for this means it's pretty good, but we might not be able to use it. This guy, because it's an artifact and it's colorless, it doesn't matter what we use to cast it. But it does care about, you know, having mana. So it's usually just a 4 mana 2/2, which is kind of not great.
Yeah.
But it ends up having a benefit if we have the right colors.
Yes.
Okay.
Make disappear. Casualty? As you cast this spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater. When you do, copy the spell. Oh! If it has any targets, you may choose new targets for the copy. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. So you can cast this spell to counter something that the other player is casting, and then if you sacrifice a card that you have, you can also counter another spell.
So you could either counter another spell. Usually what it cares about is, it says unless the controller pays 2. Say your opponent had 6 lands on the battlefield. They cast a spell that costs 3. Then they have 3 left. So if you try and counter it, they could still pay the cost and it would go through. If you copy the spell, they have to pay 4.
Got it.
And it would get countered.
Says you can choose new targets, though. When would you do that?
It's kind of like if they have cast 2 spells on the stack simultaneously. It's a bit of a niche case. Usually what it cares about is just making things more expensive.
Interesting. Okay.
So,
okay. All right. Interesting. There's also Boon of Safety, which puts a shield counter on a target creature, and you scry 1.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This guy's also kind of fun.
Sewer Crocodile. 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard. Okay. Interesting.
I would say, I mean, any of these.
I love you,
any of
bitch.
these-
Oh,
hello.
I ain't gonna never stop
Leftist,
loving you.
hi!
bitch.
Thank you for the resubscribe. Happy Nastyversary. It's so good to see you. Thank you. It's good to see you.
I'm gonna let you pick.
Huh? I don't know. I feel like I make bad decisions.
It really doesn't matter. Like, this is about learning what you think is good.
So this is a 3/3 for 4 mana.
A 2/2 for 4 mana.
But it could be a 3/3.
But it could be way more than a 3/3.
But you have to pay. I don't know. I want to choose this one just because we haven't.
Yeah.
We don't have just a 1. We don't have a 1 yet, so I'm just
Yeah.
going to use that one.
Sweet.
Oh, I don't know.
Exactly.
You have to be a dumbass to learn. Thank you. Paragon also has a nice mana sink effect for late in the game. What?
Late in the game means like when you're...
like you're not like ramping.
Yeah.
And then you're sinking. I know
There
words.
you go. Here's another one of these cute guys. This does have 2 of our colors.
Rakish Revelers.
I love colors.
Create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. Exile Rakish Revelers from your hand. Target land gains tap for red, white, or green until Rakish Revelers is cast from exile. And you can cast it for as long as it remains exiled.
Kind of fun, but we are definitely trying to stick to our colors.
Yeah.
This is another kind of fun one.
Chaldea Strongarm. That's
Buff lady.
Oh, it's a lesbian. When Chaldea enters the battlefield, put 2/1/1 counters on target creature. Oh, That's neat. And then...
I love you, bitch.
Oh, no,
I ain't
happy
gonna
next
never stop
anniversary!
loving you.
Feeling gay. What's happening? Can't see Buff Lady, I'm so sorry. She's behind our faces. But it's alright. You'll see her if we choose her. Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Yeah, Buff Lady.
She got a massive saw.
So the reason that we would be casting her for less than her cost is that we would sacrifice her?
So if you blitz with her,
Mm-hmm.
you pay slightly less.
Mm-hmm.
When she enters, she still puts the counters on something,
Mm-hmm.
and then at the end of your turn, you sacrifice her and draw a card. So
Mhm.
either she sticks around, or you still get her effect when she enters, but she dies at the end of turn.
Interesting.
Which means we can kind of treat her like she would be a 4/5, right? For like basic, if it's just her, she's a 4/5. Which is
What is that? What?
because you put 2+1/+1 counters on her. So if she enters and there's nothing else on your board, she'll put her counters on herself, and she'll be a 4/5.
Oh.
So like the rate for her, you're paying 5 mana for a 4/5. But more options are always better. So you also have the option to blitz with her, hit for 4, draw a card. Or she makes another one of your creatures better.
Interesting.
That's also, I really love her.
Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Celebrity Fencer. Interesting. That seems cool. Cement Shoes? Tap this creature. Equipped creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Okay, is that just a fuck you for
Yeah.
other
It's like
people?
you get one hit and then...
That's annoying. Ominous Parcel. Basic land. I don't know. Let's fucking do the big lesbian.
Let's get lesbian.
Big lesbian. Okay. Forge boss is outside of our stuff. Expendable Lackey. Exile from your graveyard. Create a 1/1 blue fish creature token with this creature can't be blocked. Activate only as a sorcery. What?
He's just a guy who turns into a fish later.
Okay.
I love him. He's pretty cute.
Wow, Magic the Gathering is such a well thought out game.
It is. It's like, it's goofy, but
Oh man, Eldritch, yes, same. I am
The
very
art is
new
so-
to MTG, but I love this shit.
they also just pay artists like actual good rates,
Yeah.
and they are one of the #1 makers of fantasy art. Like, people that pay consistently, and they release sets like 3 or 4 times a year, and then each set will have usually like 300 cards, or sometimes like 150 to 300 cards, and they do art for each of those cards. So like, what is it, like $400 to $500 times 300 cards? It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. That's insane. Okay, I'm looking at either Socialite or the Hideout, because this one
Hideout
is
is
in our color.
perfectly in our colors. I think that's a great one to get,
Yeah.
because it just gets us whatever we need.
Okay. Let's see. 2 or more equipment are attached to it. I don't know if we have one other equipment, I think, right? Somewhere?
I think we have a 3 mana card in our colors, so that guy will help us fix. Wait, no, scoot over a little. There we go.
Spara's Adjudicators. Enters the battlefield. Target creature your opponent controls can't attack or block until your next turn. And then you can exile them from your hand. Target land gets tap for those. Until Spara's Adjudicators is cast from exile, you may cast Spara's Adjudicators for as long as it remains exiled. So do we want this?
Yeah, I definitely would say he's a citizen.
Okay.
He also, so basically on turn 2, we can make one of our lands give us whatever we need, and then on turn 5, we can cast him. He's a 5 mana 4/4,
Okay.
which is kind of a little underrated, but he comes with a benefit, and he helps us make sure we get the colors we need. So
Okay.
he's pretty cute.
Got it. Okay. Confirm it. Oh my god, look at us, we're drafting.
Yeah.
Another Dapper Shieldmate.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get that guy before. Broker's Veteran. You put a shield counter on target creature you control when this guy dies. Antagonize is outside of our...
Another lesbian.
Another lesbian, and the Capenna Express. Sacrifice a treasure. I don't think we have any treasure
Don't really have any
makers.
treasures.
So, Shieldmate or Veteran?
Up to you.
Are we trying to go like one of each, or?
It doesn't really matter. You can, if a
Okay.
card's good, you want as many of them as possible.
Interesting. I don't know. What do you think?
I would probably go with the 2/2.
This guy?
Yeah, sorry, the 2 mana one.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think it's neat. Yeah, I think it's neat. Then we have another boon of safety. Extract the Truth, Social Climber.
Yeah, she's a great card.
Sure. Let's do Social Climber.
Perfect.
And dig up the body, Daring Escape, Halo Scarab. This will create a treasure token.
Yeah.
Confirm that pick. And
You've got a guidance.
We do have a guidance. Let's take that.
Nice.
And the last card is
He's a jockey.
Plasma Jockey. Confirm.
Sweet. So one of the things I
Hell
like
yeah.
to do between packs
Yes?
is to take a look at my deck and figure out kind of what I'm doing. So
Okay.
we could put this in our sideboard if we click there. Wait, put that in our sideboard so we know we're not really looking at it.
He's fucking up our
Oh, look here. We
things.
definitely, you were right. We need to think about getting a few 4-mana cards because right now we don't have any 4-mana cards.
Okay.
We have
What's
7.
the blue?
This is non-creatures and creatures.
Okay.
So we can see we have.
Oh, I see now.
We have some creatures in 2 and 3. We want most of our creatures to be 2, 3, and 4. 'Cause that's just kind of like where they're sitting pretty happy. Maybe if 1 or 2 lower. We've got some big guys up here. We have 7 creatures, and then we have 4 non-creatures.
Okay.
And then we have these lands that are just going to help us out. Those are always good, right?
Cool.
We can also see we're kind of balanced between the 3 mana symbols. We've got white, blue, green, etc. Maybe a little more green. And green is the color that's the best at getting us the mana we need anyway.
Okay.
So that's all cool. So we know we're kind of looking for maybe a few more 4 cards. We want to have more creatures than non-creatures, so this balance is pretty good. And then looking at what our deck does. Right now our deck cares about or does, it does a lot of counters, right? This gives us counters. This guy puts a counter on something. This guy enters with a counter. This guy puts counters. So if we get cards that say, like, whenever you put a counter on something, make a creature, that's excellent.
Okay.
Anything that cares about counters is going to be pretty good.
Okay.
Right now we don't have a lot of removal. We don't have cards that straight up say, like, destroy or do damage. So we're looking for a little more removal. We're looking for maybe a 4-mana creature or 2. And we're looking for things that care either about, because we have a lot of citizens. We have a lot of humans, actually. We have some citizens. We're things that care about our counters, our citizens. So that's generally what we're looking at so far.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
so this is our rare card. It's not in our colors, unfortunately. Sometimes you can kind of splash, but it might be kind of tough since we're already at 3. I don't know if it's worth trying to get that black in there as well.
Yeah.
It might kind of distract us. We've got Rumor Gatherer.
Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. If it's the second time this ability is resolved this turn, draw a card instead. Okay.
Pretty cute. Drawing
Another
cards is always good. We don't really have anything that, like, if something, like, makes a token or whatever. Kill Shot is actually, it's a destroy.
Yeah, that's neat.
That one's definitely good. This guy is also in our colors, and he cares about citizens. He's a handsome little man.
Whenever Civil Servant attacks, you may tap another untapped citizen you control. If you do, Civil Servant gets +1/+0 and gains lifelink until the end of the turn. Okay.
He's also above
Neat.
rate, so he's a 2-mana 2/3. That could be a 3/3.
Mhm,
So he's
mhm,
pretty
mhm.
good. I do like him. The removal might be a little bit more important.
Yeah.
This guy is a combat
There's a
thing.
counter on it. It also
Cares
gains
about
flying and
counters.
lifelink until end of turn.
So that's also a fun one. This guy is a little bird that will gain us life.
And just out again 1 life for each other creature you control. Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay. Flying and lifelink. Okay, we have
Mhm.
2 lifelink kind of possibilities here,
Yeah.
but the Revelation of Power happens once, and then Civil Servant. I don't know. I think Kill Shot or Revelation.
Let's go with Kill Shot, just to make sure we have some removal.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool. Okay.
Ballroom Brawlers. Jesus.
Oh my god, I love this.
Them and up to 1 other target creature you control both gain your choice of first strike or lifelink until the end of turn. I think that's really neat.
It's really neat.
Um,
First strike is definitely good. They've got the cephal. There are a lot of like animals in this city that are very interesting and fun.
Interesting. Ballroom Blitz.
Suspicious
Shoot.
bookcase.
Targeted creature can't be blocked this turn. Interesting. But you pay 2 to play it, and then you pay 3 and tap.
Yeah. So
that's like...
he's fine. We've got our boon.
What about the Civic Gardener?
Civic Gardener? Where's that guy? Oh, there we are.
Whenever Civic Gardener attacks, untap target creature or land.
Pretty good.
That's neat. Run out of town. Owner of target non-land permanent puts it on the top or bottom of their library. Huh.
So this is kind of nice because it basically means that if an opponent has something that's bothering us, we get to delay them for a turn. So some of these, like, effect will just put it back into their hand. They can cast it again. Either they have to choose to... They don't get a new draw. They just draw the thing they already had on their next turn, or put it on the bottom and they just never get it again.
I do like the Barroom Brawlers, but this is also 4 mana, and we don't have any 4 mana.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like the Brawlers. Let's go with the Brawlers, and we'll try and make sure we've got a 4 mana for our next.
Okay, refuse to yield. Target creature gets 2/7 until the end of the turn. Holy fuck. That's only 2 mana too. Buy your silence.
Oh, that's a...
Exile target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a
That's
treasure
a
token.
great removal spell. It just gets rid of anything that we're worried about. But we do care about the 4 manas.
For the
Something that's
family,
+4.
target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you control 4 or more, that creature gets +4/+4 until the end of that turn. That seems pretty cool. Yeah, another speakeasy. Chrome Cat enters the battlefield. Scry 1. Here's a 4. Draw 2 cards, then look at the top card of each player's library.
We've also got the Entourage up there.
Oh, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, target creature other than Elegant Entourage gets +1 and gains trample till the end of the turn.
Yeah, 4 mana 4/4 is always a good rate.
Graveyard Shift. Another cleanup crew. Obscura Initiate gains lifelink if you pay 1 and 1 white.
Yeah.
Or black. But that doesn't matter to us. Majestic Metamorphosis. Target artifact or creature becomes a 4/4 angel artifact creature and gains flying until the end of turn. And then you draw a card.
Yeah.
That
Assemble
seems...
Voltron.
What?
Like it becomes a robot.
Ah.
That was a bad explanation.
No, that's fine. And it's battlefield. Attach it to target creature you control. The creature gains first strike until end of turn. And gets +1/+1. And, okay. I don't know.
Let's see, our curve... I mean, we're pretty much
another
on
citizen.
curve. I do like... Flyers are always good, too. We definitely have a lot of 5 mana cards, though I think a 3 mana... 3 mana use, like, the one you want to have the most of, so... That sounds good to me.
Cool. Yoink. And then...
Sweet.
Grizzly Sigil... Where are we looking? Backup Agent. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature.
Nice.
We have another Guidance. Backstreet Bruiser. As long as there are 2 more counters among creatures you control, Backstreet Bruiser can attack as though it didn't have Defender.
He cares about our counters.
He does care about our counters. I like that.
Yeah.
There's a Rooftop Nuisance. Casualty. Sacrifice a creature with power. When you do, you copy it. Tap target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Oh, so you can sacrifice a card to tap multiple of their...
Yes, and draw 2 cards instead of 1.
Oh, interesting. That one seems neat.
Yeah.
Attended Socialite. Do we already have this? I think we already do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Backstreet Boy, or...
I'd say either of those 2 I'd be very happy with.
I don't know.
Let's do the Bruiser. Sweet. Oh shit.
Jesus. Whoa. What the fuck?
So this is a card that could be very good in Commander, but it's nearly impossible to cast in Limited.
Right.
So, kind of tough.
Glittermonger?
Oh, that's a 4 mana card. It also helps us with our different colors because it makes treasure tokens.
Okay. We have another Obscura Initiate and a Backstreet Bruiser. So do we want to do this guy?
Yeah, do this. Let's do the Glittermonger. Awesome.
A little gay bitch for your enjoyment. There's Revelation of Power again.
Yeah.
Backstreet Bruiser for the family.
There's another Paragon, too.
There is a Paragon. Why don't we get this time?
Yeah. Alright, we filled out our 4 slot, so now we're kind of cooking with gas again, whatever we feel like.
This seems Cool.
Yeah. Oh, I love the flavor text on this one.
Regarding the relative amount of pen and sword, the official position of the brokers is white shoes. Gay.
Yeah.
A lesbian said that.
There's a lot of lesbians in
There's
this
a
set.
lot of lesbians
Cat
in New
lesbian.
Capenna. New Capenna, land of lesbians, is what I'm learning. When Broker's Veteran dies, you got Waterfront District, Maestro's Theater. Hello, Scarab. 2 and exile it from your graveyard to create a treasure token. Let's do Brokers.
Yeah. Cute.
Give me the kitty lesbian. There's another Revelation, which I don't think we ended up getting.
No. This guy gives us plains, island, or swamp, so it gets it gets 2 of our colors, which is still
Yeah.
pretty good.
This seems fun though.
Yeah. Cares about our counters.
Okay. Bookcase, safety, run out of town. I don't think we took run out of town last
I'm
time.
down with run out of town.
Run out of town. That's another 4.
Mm-hmm.
Refuse to yield. And then there's Buy Your Silence.
I would love to get a Buy Your Silence.
Okay.
Buy Your Silence is one of the best removal pieces in the set.
Then we have a Majestic Metamorphosis,
Mhm.
which is in our identity, and another Guidance.
Yes.
And we end up with another
Another-
Guidance. Nice.
There we go.
We have 3 Guidances.
Perfect.
Okay.
So once again, let's kind of see where we're at.
Take a look at our spread
So we're
here.
a little low on creatures right now.
Okay.
We want to have between 12 and 16 creatures,
Mhm.
and not all of the creatures we've picked might even be good enough to want to have in our deck. And we're going to probably end up with maybe only 4 to 6 non-creatures. So we're going to be cutting a lot of our non-creatures.
Okay.
So we really want to make sure that we're focusing on our creatures at this point. We still have a good amount of humans and citizens, if anything cares about that.
Okay.
We've got a bunch of auras. I mean, some of those like guidances we picked up at the end, we're definitely not going to throw all of those in there.
Mm-hmm.
Things that care about instants, definitely pretty good. And our curve is also pretty great. Most of our 3 mana things are non-creatures. So picking up a few more 3 mana creatures might be good.
Okay.
We're still kind of balanced. We're a little, maybe leaning a little more into white, but still pretty balanced between all of our colors. So,
Okay.
yeah. Looking pretty good.
Okay. This guy again.
Same guy. That sucks.
Yeah. Illuminator Virtuoso is a creature human rogue. Whenever it becomes a target of a spell you control, it connives.
That one's pretty fun. We have
That looks good.
Revelation of Power would
Mhm.
would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Any of our auras would do it because
Mm-hmm.
those would target. Security Bypass would do it, so that one's pretty fun.
Yeah.
We don't really need any more. We're a little low on creatures, but this guy is
3 target creature
interesting.
cards with total mana value 3 or less from graveyard to the battlefield.
Kind of fun, but it would end up getting like, if we have any little guys, they would probably just get one of our little guys.
Broker's Veteran, Psionic Snoop.
No.
We didn't get the Psionic Snoop last time.
Yeah.
We have
Oh, here we go. This one's a great one.
Celestial Regulator, that's 3. When Celestial enters the battlefield, choose target creature you don't control and tap it. If you control the creature with a counter on it, the chosen creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap. Hey!
Oh my God,
Hi,
hey,
Kristen!
Kristen!
How are you?
How you doing?
Hi, Serenity! Hello. Hi!
We're
Hello.
magicking.
Wait. I wonder what, when's call? Is it 4:30 or 4? I always forget. I know what time it is now.
Okay.
I just can't remember when call is. I always get it mixed up. It's either 4 o'clock or 4:30. And I never remember.
Well, then
which.
I think
it's
we
4:30.
can finish up our draft and then play with the deck
Yes.
later.
That is true. That is true. Hi, Dylan.
Hello.
Call is in an hour. The base slap, right?
Okay.
It's real good. It's nice to see all of you. Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you for the raid, Christian. What? Okay, Celestial Regulator seems good.
Yeah, it's
for the
also
record,
a 2/3 flyer, so.
we are doing a draft, and then we're gonna play some James.
Yeah.
Fly your confirm pick.
Excellent. Ooh.
Exotic pets. 2 1/1 blue fish creature tokens that can't be blocked, and then among each kind of counter among creatures, put a counter of that kind on either of those tokens.
Very fun.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, we also have a charm in our colors.
What does that do?
So we get to pick one. Either it'll be kind of like a removal, so a creature will get a little bit stronger, and then deal damage equal to its power to another creature, destroy target enchantment, or draw 2 cards.
Okay.
So in our colors, very good. Another Celestial Regulator, which is excellent.
Do you want to get a second one?
It's tough. There's another Adjudicator, but we need 3 mana creatures. I would say the Exotic Pets technically makes us creatures, so that one's fine too. Either Exotic Pets, Charm, or Regulator is good. Another thing to think about, we are in these 3 colors. We've been taking white, blue, and green cards. Now, this is drafting against bots, so it's a little bit different, but in another draft, we might be able to assume that the Broker's Charm would wheel back around to us for us to pick it. Because it's unlikely that someone else is in the same 3 colors to make sure that we get it.
Got it. Okay. Okay, do you want fish or an angel?
I let you pick.
It costs the same.
Yeah.
But we get 2 creatures here.
2 creatures, but so again, thinking of like power and balance, right? We're paying 3 mana for about 2/2 in toughness.
But we also get, for each kind of counter among creatures
And
you
we're
control,
definitely
the
going to have
counter that
counters on
either
our
of those
things.
tokens.
And they aren't able to be blocked, so that's also good. I would say it's just either of them is good. An instant is also nice.
I want fish.
Give us fish. Very good. Ooh!
Draft with a 3-color deck. Interesting choice. Apparently, this New Capenna likes 3s or something.
Yeah, New Capenna has a lot of lands and things that will help you make sure you get the 3 colors. We've got the Magpie. This is a really cool character.
Lagrella, the Magpie. Exile any number of other target creatures controlled by different players until Lagrella leaves the battlefield. What? When an exiled card enters the battlefield under your control this way, put 2 1/1 counters on it. What is that? What?
So basically, when she enters, she can kill as many other creatures as you want until she leaves. They'll just disappear. And then if you exile any of your own creatures, when she dies and it comes back, it'll be bigger. So you can both get rid of things you're worried about on your opponent's board, or you can temporarily get rid of your own creatures to bring them back later stronger.
Okay, but could you just be like, all the creatures?
Yes. All of them.
All right.
It's very good.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Kill shot.
Another kill shot is good.
Witness protection.
Witness protection is kind of like a removal spell. It's kind of fun.
Loses all abilities and is a green and white citizen creature with base power and just 1/1 named legitimate business person. That's so rude.
I love it.
I like that. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Great. Public enemy. All creatures attack enchanted creatures controller if what? Creatures attack enchanted creatures controller if in each combat if able. Interesting.
I don't love
Hydrate or die straight.
Hydrate. Oh, I need water. Fuck. Enchanted creature gets 2/1. When enchanted creatures die, create 2 treasure
It's a great one.
tokens.
Another Glittermonger. Could grab a Croc.
Glittermonger might be good.
I think we already have 2 lesbians, right? Or do we have to have one?
I'm pretty sure we have 2. Oh, we also have another one of these guys. Maybe we take another Paragon of Modernity.
Yeah.
Since I passed it last time for some fish.
Mm-hmm.
Confirm pick. Rogues. That's cute though. I like that. There's a suspicious bookcase.
Maybe we grab another land that helps us balance our colors. I feel like that is definitely helpful.
The Skybridge Towers?
Yeah.
Backup agent. And we get to put a 1/1 counter on a target creature when he enters. Which I feel like could be good. There's another Sparrows.
That's also excellent.
It's just Sparrows is pretty... Well, I guess we have some space.
We do have space, but the thing about Sparrows is you can kind of think of it like something you cast on turn 2 and also something you cast on turn 5.
That means literally nothing to me.
So the reason we care about this curve that we're looking at right here, right? Is that one of the best things you can do to win a game of Magic is to cast something every turn.
Yeah.
So if you cast something on your first turn, and then your second turn, your third turn, your fourth turn, your fifth turn, it's called curving out. And it basically means like you've got the value out of each of your turns as best as you could. If you're curving out, like by turn 5, you should have 5 creatures on the board. Everything should be, like, creating value altogether. You're doing really well. So...
I don't think I've ever experienced that.
Yeah.
I do put stuff on the board. I do put stuff on the board every turn.
Yeah. So, the Adjudicator means that basically we're getting value potentially on turn 2, when we have 2 lands, and value potentially on turn 5. And because the value we generated on turn 2 means that we likely have all of our colors that we needed to, on turn 5 we should definitely be able to cast it.
Okay.
Basically, the reason you don't want, like, all these crazy, you know, why don't you just put, like, 5 and 6 in? Because by the time that you've gotten up to 5 or 6 lands, your opponent might be casting a creature here, a creature here, a creature here, and then they have, like, combined 10 power on the board by the time you have won. So we want all that value to be happening in here, basically. But we're also, like, pretty kind of set in what our deck is going to be doing. Obviously, we're going to be cutting things down. So at this point, it's just, like, filling out anything we feel like we're missing. And we have, like, if you just look at our creatures, we have a pretty good curve. If you look at the yellow, we've got a pretty good curve there. We've got some of our removal. We know we have, like, 2 or 3 good removal spells. We've got creatures with a lot of value. So we're pretty set. Like, anything we pick at this point is just chair on the top. Get them.
A little chat. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the other one on the bottom of your library. Boop. Becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. If you sacrifice a treasure. We only really have... I don't understand crewing, and I don't want to understand it.
Yeah.
Until the end of turn 4/4, we don't really have any other creatures available. Casualty 1 though. Let me get this guy again.
Sweet.
It connives. Interesting. Midnight Assassin. I think I'm gonna do the veteran again.
Oh yeah.
I think we have like 3 of them.
Yep.
3 of that guy, but it's fine. I'll take the bruiser.
Love our bruiser.
Finally get that dapper shield mate. Another Broker's Veteran. Or we could get a
Scarab.
a Scarab. Just for flavor and fun.
There we go.
Public Enemy. What does this do? All creatures attack and... Oh, this is the weird one.
Yeah.
We can get rid of it when we don't. And Cutthroat Contender.
There we go.
That's our guy. Wow. We did a draft.
We did it.
We did a whole
A
draft.
whole draft.
Ugh.
Excellent.
Body. Common and uncommon cards that exceed the 4-time collection limit increased. What?
So basically, that is related to the amount of cards that I have, like, on my account.
Okay.
So if we drafted, you know, like 4 of a card and I already had some of it in my account, it'll count towards my, like, getting white cards that I can use to build anything.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna do something that makes my life easier. There we go.
Okay.
So if we click here on this is our deck builder. We can click on lands. It'll suggest lands for us. I took everything out so we don't have to see it. We're doing white, blue, and green. Let's get some swag. Pick pretty lands. Lands. Swag lands. Okay. So now that we have what we're looking at, we've got white, blue, green. We are going to put in things that we think are good until we get around, you know, 40 cards. So things that we definitely know that we wanted in our deck. We definitely know we want our lands, because those lands are... Where are they? These lands are just going to help us, and they're in our colors. And then we just put things in that we like the most.
Okay. So this, how does this? Oh, are these all the cards that we have?
Yeah, those are all the cards that we drafted.
Feels like we have more. I guess it's counted up here.
Mm-hmm.
They don't show multiple. Okay. We liked, what did we like? We liked Lagrella.
Love Lagrella.
We liked the Lesbian and also the Celestial Regulator.
You liked your fish.
Bimsh.
Good stuff.
And Crew I seem to remember was
Like Queen Crew.
fairly popular. We had this Broker's Initiate and the Backup Agent.
We love Ballroom Brawlers.
Yes.
It's a fun one. And
Okay.
Witness Protection is one of our removal spells.
Okay. Could do Broker's Initiate?
Yeah. Throw her in. You wanted our kill shot.
Kill Shot.
Alright. And now, again, we're still looking at our curve, so let's make sure we get some 2-mana cards in there.
Security Bypass?
Yeah.
And Broker's Veteran?
And then maybe one of our bruisers that we like.
Let's do Bruiser instead.
Make sure we get our rare Fight Rigging. Love
Fight
him.
Rigging. We have a Disciplined Duelist. We've got a lot of 3 right now. Did we already get? We already have a Paragon in here.
We don't have a Paragon in there.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Get a Paragon.
Okay.
Get our Adjudicators in, because I love that card. There we go.
Alright.
Get a Buy Our Silence.
Fire Silence.
And then probably another 4-mana card.
Dapper Shieldmate.
Shieldmate's kind of lame. Do we have a 4-mana card in a different color?
Plasma Jockey.
Entourage.
Elegant Entourage.
Yeah. There we go. And then I think we just get 1 or 2 more cards.
I like the Duelist.
Yeah.
Did we already get him in there?
Nope.
They're a Duelist. And, Backup Agent?
Yeah.
Is that anything? To get some counters.
Perfect. Okay, now click on the land up at the top. There you go. Click Suggest Lands. Oh, actually, we have 5 more cards that we can put in because we picked some lands. So,
Did it pick lands for us?
Yeah, it'll like sort based on the amount of symbols.
Got
that we
it.
want.
Okay, so we can get 5 more cards.
Yeah, 5 more cards.
Did we put Revelation in there?
No.
Could do Revelation.
Get Revelation. Love that. Maybe another 4-mana card.
Do we need more
Awesome.
creatures?
Need more creatures.
We could take a second. Oh, well, we have a flying.
Oh yeah, I love the Initiate. Might be nice because we get Lifelink in there. Glittermonger.
Also this guy.
I love her too. Let's do Glittermonger and Social Climber. Awesome. And then 1 more.
I don't think that we...
Oh, yeah, I'm cool with the guidance. I like that one. Kind of gives us back value because we can just keep casting it. And there we go. We've got Attack. What should we name it?
Do you add to... Oh.
What should we call it?
Dick Suckers Anonymous. You are... We can't do that. I don't want to be that person. Fucking,
we can call it,
bad guys.
What's her name? We can call it, Magpie's Nest or something. Cool.
That's much better.
Sweet.
Decky McDeckface is a good idea.
There we go.
Magpie's Nest is add to decks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to play a game?
Should we do a game?
Yes, we have time for a game.
All right, let's do a game. I'm so
Oh my God.
excited. We'll play together.
Play together. Oh my God, so fun.
Let's see how our deck does.
Play against.
I'm excited.
Oh, maybe this might be the reason why this slide isn't working. I got it.
Yeah.
Try hitting
Oh, he's on.
the.
Yeah.
Hey.
How do we look? Is that better?
Just gotta put it right in your face. Right up in there.
Oh, I'm lit.
You're lit.
Look at all these lesbians, Truce.
Adam!
Hello, Adam.
Look at all these lesbians.
Okay, I mean, we've got, right off the bat, all of our colors.
Cool.
Which is excellent.
Good.
We've got a 2 mana, a 3 mana, we've got a rare, and we've got a Judicate. This is a great hand.
Hell yeah.
So, here we go. Also kind of
Pressed. Give me a second. It's fucking loud as hell.
It's a lot of... There we go.
Sorry, everybody. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So since we have one that taps when it comes in,
Yeah, we don't have
should
any...
we do the one that taps first?
Yeah, let's do that. Nice.
Cabaret Initiate. Initiate gains double strike until the end of turn if you pay for it. Okay, you...
Okay.
Right.
Hold
Is this your little cat?
Yeah.
I love him. Botanical also enters tapped?
Well, we can do... Let's get a non-tap so we can play our Bruiser.
This is white, blue, so forest?
Yeah.
Right? And we want to play our bruiser.
Little guy.
Little guy.
Little guy.
Please survive. Our internet's been a little shitty today, so
Hopefully
it stays good.
I'll make sure my internet is off.
They are also playing 3. At least. Forest Plains Mountain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like I said, this set definitely. Also, we've got this beautiful, like, background.
Should we block?
They can give it double strike, but if it had double strike, it would
Only hit for 2, and we have 3.
So they're either baiting us or they've got something that'll kill our creature.
Or they just...
Or they think we're dumb.
Or they're just playing. I don't know.
Block? Let's see what happens.
Listen, if you wouldn't block...
No. Block, because it is a defender, so we don't have any counters, we don't care about that right now. Hello? Ah. Baiting us.
No! What did that do?
It made it a bit bigger, and... Oh, let's get our Initiate out there.
Okay.
The Obscura Initiate.
What land should I put down? Another tap guy?
Non-tapped one. Because right now we don't have any 4 mana cost cards, so we can do a tapped one next turn, and it won't really matter. But right now, if we have 3 mana up, we can get our little flyer out.
Do you want to do Broker's Initiate or Obscura Initiate?
The reason that one's nice is because on this turn we'll play this guy, and then on our next turn we can play our rare and our flyer.
Cool. Good night, sweet prince. Allegra! Allegra's in the
Hello!
chat! Okay, another
We can
island?
play our tapped one this turn,
Botanical
and then get that rare.
At the beginning of combat, your turn, play +1 counter on entire creature you control.
Yes. Hideaway expert.
Okay, so we have a Celestial Regulator.
Yeah,
Or a backup agent. I feel like the Regulator is probably...
I think so. There we go.
Okay. Double Strike. So we have a 3/3, and none of these are blockers, I think.
Nope. Let's go for it.
Okay, let's do it.
Does the cat just meow occasionally? I never play Arena with my audio on. It's very cute.
Wow. Meow. I'm also playing Magic, but against myself. Pretty deck. Allegra.
I love Sappho. Love Sappho.
Sappho?
Via was talking about Sappho in the chat.
Oh.
they're doing their thingy.
Island?
There you go.
Lifelink until end of turn. So we could pay.
That would be nice. Actually, so here's the cool thing. Looking at how much mana we have 5. We could either cast a 5 mana card, or we could do 2 mana for lifelink, and we have our kill shot out there. Kill shot, if you look at it, says destroy target attacking creature. We have enough mana, because we would need 2 white, to attack with lifelink, and then also kill whatever they attack back with.
Oh, I have a timer. Okay, then shit.
Let's
activate ability.
Activate ability. Give it lifelink. Go to combat.
Next.
It'll get even bigger.
Combat.
Hit with it. And then we gain 4 life and go to damage. Gain 4 life and hit them for 4. We are killing it. And then we end our turn and we can kill shot whatever they attack with. Whatever their biggest creature is that attacks. You can just hit resolve. Arena's kind of pausing you because you could technically, if you wanted to, give your tapped creature lifelink.
Oh, wait, what? Sorry, I didn't know that it was waiting for me.
Oh, yeah. Basically, if you have any ability to, like, do something at instant speed, you just have to hit resolve or pass or whatever after they do stuff.
Is there something I should be doing?
Nope, nothing you should be doing.
Why is it blue then?
Because you can activate it if you want to.
Alright, here we go.
Now you can kill shot.
So, kill shot. Just put it up there, and I want to get this guy, right?
Biggest guy is probably the best.
Yeah.
Get fucked. Okay. Hell yeah.
Okay. That's not special. Okay, so we
You're
have
doing
5 lands. Witness protection. We could do that to their Cabaretti.
That would be pretty cute.
And then we also have our Broker's Initiate. Or we could get our big guy out.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Let's get our big guy out there. And because the big guy also means that they can't even attack the initiative until...
Activate ability. Let's
do this. We don't care. We have all the colors we need, so we don't need to... There we go. And then...
Wait, what? What am I targeting?
It says target creature and opponent controls can't attack or block until your next turn.
This is already tapped.
It'll untap on your next turn. So basically now that guy is kind of stuck.
Target creature I control.
Get a counter. There we go. Fuck yes. We are definitely winning.
There's so much happening all the time. Show phases. Oh, well, that didn't work.
I think that's just... I'm not sure why Oh, it's because, Arena ends up showing you how complicated Magic really is. These things are phases. Oh, yes! Oh, that's untapped. So people, you can look at the deck that we're playing and look at the cards that are in it. Via the overlay.
If you can see the overlay.
If you can see the overlay.
Big flyer in draft.
Love a big flyer. We're doing really well.
You're doing really well.
No,
I'm
we're doing really well. We did it together. We're doing it together.
There are so many things. I guess
they're waiting, they're thinking. I hope it's not our Wi-Fi. Okay. Oh, they played a big rare.
What is
Wait, hover over it for a second. So it says it has haste and trample. They cast it for its plus cost. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of your library. You may play a land or cast a spell with mana. So they're trying to hit us for 5 and potentially get a free card, and then it'll die. Maybe they're looking for something that will kill our flyer. We can block it if we're worried about them getting something that'll kill our flyer. Because right now we have a yeah, I think let's block it, because I'm more worried about them killing our big flyer than losing it. They only hit us for 1. cool card. Little dragonborn guy. Okay. Nothing. I land. Nothing.
Our Lady.
Our Lady!
Exile any number of other target creatures controlled by different players until the Grella leaves. So, let's just...
Yeah, let's just
throw it out
exile their creatures. Oh, I guess it's... Any number of other creatures controlled by different... Oh, they have to be different players. Oh, I get it.
I see. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Yeah, let's get the initiate out there.
We can also do witness protection.
But it's already a 1/1 citizen.
I know. I just like it. I just think it's
I
fun.
think it's cute.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh, big boy.
That's a big boy. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it's almost there. Wait,
Yeah,
hold
on our next turn it'll be able to do it.
Oh.
Now, if they don't kill our flyer on this turn, they're dead.
Okay.
Thank you, Sam. I do have a flyer. Gain them a little life.
Okay.
Fine. But we can witness protection.
Yes.
And that witness protection will remove the flying ability from their flyer.
Obscura gains lifelink. Sorry, what should we do? What's happening?
Right now they have that 3/3 flyer over there.
Right. So
This guy turns him into a citizen, so he can't block anymore. And we won.
what?
He conceded.
Oh.
Didn't get to even hit or hideaway. But
Yay!
fuck yes!
We successfully did a draft and played a game. Wow. Thank you so much. That's so exciting.
that was very fun.
Wow. Look at you.
GG.
GG.
Very good.
It's a little unfair. I had 2 people.
Maybe, but you don't know that no one else has like
Look at you. Claim your
got
prize.
little rewards.
Hell yeah.
Wow, I'm
Crushing
so
it.
cute.
You're crushing it. Okay.
Okay.
That's the end of this stream.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Did you have fun?
I did have fun. I mostly panicked. But it's good. It's
I feel
great.
like you learn something from every game of Magic you play, honestly.
My learning curve is big. I have a huge learning curve.
Arena, sometimes it makes things easier, sometimes it makes things way more complicated. But
This was
I had a lot of
fun.
fun.
Thanks,
Very
Alex.
chill. Thank you, Sloan.
We're gonna leave. I have Tragedy of Theologian. We got Call in about 15 minutes. So if you wanna watch me play a game, you can watch me play a game there. Return of the Bastion. We're doing arena fights. We got maps and everything.
Oh, that's so exciting.
So join us for that. And thanks for joining us here.
You're my Padawan.
I am. I need the fucking braid though. I need the Padawan braid.
Right.
Okay. Love you, everybody. See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.